The National Football League is on the air. Tonight, the Miami Dolphins meet the San Diego Chargers. Good evening, everyone. A glorious night here in San Diego, California. Perfect for football. The field is in great condition. This is a place that brings back painful memories for Dolphin fans, for Dolphin players. Angry memories. Since 1978, the Dolphins are 0-5, and San Diego, none was worse than the playoff loss here a year ago.
Bill Zimpfer and Jim Mandich back at Jack Murphy Stadium. The lights are on here as evening begins to fall in San Diego. And we're set for what should be one heck of a game. A lot of tension involved for both of these teams. The San Diego Chargers at 4-4 and the Miami Dolphins at 5-3 going into this game at Jack Murphy Stadium. Packed house again here at Jack Murphy and a lot of charged up fans. And again, we're seeing a lot of aqua and orange as Dolphin fans making the trip from the East Coast and also those out on the West Coast making the trip here to Jack Murphy Stadium. We're all set for what should be a great game. Back with the opening kickoff in just a moment on the Miami Dolphins Football Network.
We fans understand full well how important this game is for San Diego.
Stoyanovich approaches. We are underway at Jack Murphy Stadium. High spinner going down to Coleman at the 10-yard line. He's to the 15, to the 20, back to the middle of the field at the 25, breaks the tackle. He's to the 30, the 35, the 40, 45 to midfield, and Mike Williams got him from behind at the 47-yard line of Miami. So Andre Coleman with a big return to start the game. They are already down to the Dolphin 33-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Just underway in this game. Wide outs each way. Both tight ends now stacked on the line of scrimmage. Means in the backfield. Here's the handoff on the counter to the left side. Means is down to the 30-yard line before the Dolphin defense catches up. Dwight Hollier is on the bottom of the pile for the Dolphin defense. It'll be a second down and 7 to go after a gain of 3. Extra defensive back Louis Oliver is into the game for the Dolphins now. Here's the handoff to Harmon, though. He's going to run the draw play to the right side. He's down to the 25 and 23-yard line. Chuck Klingbeil and Dwight Hollier combine on the stop for the Dolphins, but that'll be close to a San Diego first down at the Dolphin 23. Second down and 8 to go. Chargers make personnel changes on almost every play. Natron Means by himself in the backfield. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. Now Papunu goes in motion to the left side. Back to pass Humphreys. He swings it out to Means at the 20-yard line. Brian Cox knocked him down at the 15. He almost got away from Brian Cox. And Natron Means is not getting up.
Natron is laying down on the ground. He's a hurting right now. Boy, that was a great effort by Brian Cox.
Yeah.
It didn't look like he had any chance of running down Natron Means.
And he got there and got enough of them to take him down, but Natron now is rolled over on his back at the 15-yard line, and he is down. The training staff of the Chargers going out onto the field to check him out, but they're down to the Miami 15-yard line. It'll be a third down and 2 to go here.
This is where the Dolphins were terrific in the first half a year ago.
Third wide out. Mark Say is into the game. Humphreys hands off, though, to Ronnie Harmon. Takes it up the middle, bounces to the outside. He's to the 10-yard line and spun down at the 9-yard line by Gene Atkins. That will be a first down, San Diego. And it's back to the 15-yard line. It'll be a third and goal from there. So the extra D-backs come in now. Terrell Buckley is into the game, and Louis Oliver, and Frankie Smith. So the Dolphins go with 7 defensive backs, 4 men on the defensive line, including Brian Cox. 3 wide receivers set now for San Diego. Humphrey straight back to pass. He's under some pressure. Throws incomplete. Intended for Harmon at the 10-yard line. Frankie Smith was right there with him. And San Diego is going to have to settle for a field goal here. And you have to consider it a victory for the Dolphin defense.
A big victory. That defense, they were stunned by that first drive and the poor field position.
Field goal attempt upcoming, and John Carney is the place kicker for the Chargers. This will be a 33-yard field attempt from the right hash mark out of the hold of Gail Gilbert. Chargers trying to get on the board first here at Jack Murphy. Snap is down. The field goal attempt is up, and it is good. He just snuck it by that left upright, but the Chargers get the field goal, 33-yarder from John Carney, and they lead in this game 3-0 with 9:37 remaining in the first quarter at Jack Murphy Stadium. Randall Hill deep for the Dolphins inside the 5-yard line. Irving Spikes again inactive for this game with a back injury. Carney approaches, gets the foot into the ball. This is a line drive. It's deep going to Randall Hill at the 2-yard line, returning up the left side. He's out to the 10, to the 15, cutting way across field, trying to get around the corner. He's to the 20, the 25. Oh, and knocked down of bounds at the 30-yard line by David Brandon. Randall Hill showing what kind of speed he has there, Jim.
He is a turbo player. I mean, he flat out ran the perimeter of that kip coverage for San Diego. Nice return by Randall, and not a good sign for San Diego. Natron Means on the golf cart heading into the locker room.
With
a
the pads
big
off.
loss.
Yeah. Dolphin offense is out there. A 28-yard return by Randall Hill, and it's 1st and 10. They open up with wideouts each way, and Eric Green also split out to the left side. Bernie Parmalee and Keith Byers in the backfield in an I formation. On 1st down, Marino under center. Play action, looking to throw. Fires to the outside and completes it to the 40-yard line. Irving Fryer hauled it in, and it'll be a 9-yard gain. 2nd down and 1 to go for the Dolphins. Well, here we go. We'll find out who's going to get the upper hand early, because a 3rd and short. Big packages for both teams are in there. Extra tight ends for the Dolphins. High in the backfield. Hand off to Parmalee to the right side. 1st down and more. Out to the 45 and 48-yard line. 1st down for the Dolphins. 1st and 10. Dolphins just inside their own territory. Marino play action, looking to throw. Loops downfield. Complete to Eric Green at the 35. He's down to the 30 and 29-yard line. Hanging on for the tackle with Sean Gale. 1st down, Miami.
That's the tight end bow out. Marino had heat. There was a blitz on him that time. Eric ran a nice pattern, but Marino lobbed it right over the top. And Eric Green making his presence felt very early here.
1st and 10, Miami at the 29-yard line of San Diego. It's 3-0 Chargers lead with 7 minutes remaining in the 1st quarter. Wide receivers each way, straight I formation in the backfield now. Dan Marino rearranging the formation to an offset I in the backfield. 5 seconds on the play clock. Dan's back. He throws short to Byers. He's at the 25, and Junior Seau drags him out of bounds at the 23-yard line for a gain of about 5 to 6 yards on the play. Extra defensive backs into the game. Willie Clark and Rodney Harrison come into the game for San Diego. 3rd down. 5.5 to go for the Dolphins. Parmalee by himself in the backfield. Byers in the left side slot. Here's the throw to Keith Byers. One-handed catch at the 20. And let's see what kind of... Nope, they're not going to give it to him because he's taken down right there by Dwayne Harper. And he did not get enough for the 1st down. And they're going to go for it. And Terry Kirby is into the game at tailback behind Keith Byers. 3 tight ends for Miami. The handoff to Kirby. Up the middle, he dives, he flips, and he's got enough for the 1st down to the 18-yard line. Terry Kirby just flipping over the line, and it's 1st down, Miami.
Lordy, nice power at the point of attack. So the gamble pays off big for Miami.
So a 1st down and 15 upcoming from the 23-yard line. Now, here's the formation again, Jim. I don't think we've seen this season with Keith Byers going in the right side slot. Parmalee by himself in the backfield behind Marino. On 1st and 15, short drop. Dan throws, slant to Fryer. He's at the 15, at the 10, at the 5. He's in! Touchdown, Dolphins!
Tremendous effort by Fryer. The catch and the explosion to the goal line. How about the strike thrown by Dan Marino? Very nicely done.
Touchdown, Miami on the quick slant pattern to Irving Fryer, who just beat the safety into the end zone. And the Dolphins get the 1st touchdown of this game.
Boy, is this a pretty play. Just a quick slant. Irving takes off for the goal line. Makes the cornerback miss. Takes the hit from Bo Orlando and powers himself over the goal line.
So the Dolphins take the lead with 4:25 remaining in the 1st quarter here at Jack Murphy Stadium. And it is 7-3, Miami leading San Diego. Humphreys got right back on the ball. But that brings on a 3rd down and close to 10 now. So the Dolphins bring on the dime package. And San Diego puts themselves in a long yardage situation.
The matchup to look at here, Frankie Smith will be mirroring Ronnie Harmon. And I would say the other place where Stan Humphrey will look is anybody who's being covered by Terrell Buckley.
3 wideout situation. Mark Say is a 3rd wide receiver. Blitz is on. Flags are down. And they get Humphreys. Let's go with the ball. And he fumbled the ball at the 15-yard line. The Chargers are going to have to punt it away.
Nice defensive series by Miami. 3rd and 8 possession. What does Tom Olivadotti elect to do? He brings heat. He's bringing pressure.
Well, that'll take us down to the end of the first quarter here at Jack Murphy Stadium, and the Dolphins have been able to do it so far with 84 yards passing, 19 rushing yards in the first quarter of the game, and it's 7-3. The Dolphins lead. We'll be back after this on the Miami Dolphins Football Network. Dolphins. 2nd down play, 8 to go. Both wideouts split left this time with a split set in the backfield with Byers and Kirby. Marino straight back to pass. He's looking. He throws complete to Kirby at the 5-yard line. Taken down at the 4-yard line by Junior Seau, but that's a 1st and goal for the Dolphins. And the Dolphins now with a 3rd down and goal from the 9-yard line. Right
maneuver.
Same setup again with Clark and Eric Green to the left side. McDuffie and Pryor to the right. Now O.J. McDuffie goes in motion to the left side. Marino in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's looking. Fires down the middle. It's intercepted by Junior Seau at the 2-yard line. And he's taken down at the 5. Eric Green made the tackle on him, but Junior Seau picked it off at the 2-yard line. He takes the ball over to the stands and throws it into some young football
That was not a good decision by Danny. That's one of those deals where you're throwing the football across your body into the middle of the field. It has a tendency to sail. And that's a big turnaway for this Charger defense.
Yeah, let's see if the Charger offense can get juiced up by this. Dan Marino throws the interception. Junior Seau picks it off. Dolphin offense very effective, but only able to get into the end zone one time in this game. The Dolphins leading the Chargers at halftime, 7-3. The word we get, Jim, on Natron means he will not return in this game, and it is a groin strain that knocked him out early. So the Dolphins not off to a good start here in the second half. 3rd quarter just underway, and the Dolphins with a 3 and out. They'll have to punt it away. It'll be a 1st and 10 for San Diego from their own 18-yard line. And here comes Stan Humphries and the rest of the San Diego offense out onto the field trying to get it going. Good defensive series for San Diego to start it off. 3rd down and 10 to go. 11:55 to go 3rd quarter. 7-3. Dolphins leading. And San Diego on their first offensive possession of the second half here. Marco Coleman back into the game now. Humphries back to pass. He's under pressure, and Chuck Klingbeil hanging on to the legs, but he completes it to Harmon. He's at the 30, the 35, and out to the 38-yard line where he's jarred out of bounds.
Oh, my goodness.
Humphries somehow, with Chuck Klingbeil twisting his leg around, completed that pass to Ronnie Harmon.
That was an unbelievable throw by Stan Humphries.
3rd down and 6 to go now after the deep shot by San Diego. 3 wide out set. Humphries straight back to pass, throws to the near side, completes it to Marseille at midfield, and he's got enough for the 1st down. Just got by the sticks. J.B. Brown and Louis Oliver make the tackle, but that's another 1st down for San Diego as they are just about to get into Miami Dolphin territory. And right now, the Chargers with another 4th down conversion attempt. They made a 4th down earlier when Humphries ran the quarterback sneak, but I think this is too much yardage for a quarterback sneak.
Yeah, this is either a handoff to Terrell Fletcher or Humphries may fake it and bootleg out of there. Here comes
3 tight ends into the game and the H-back, so really 4 tight ends. Fletcher, the deep back in the backfield, he takes the handoff, heads up the middle, he's hit, and I think he fumbled the ball at the end. Wait a minute, how are they going to handle this? The Dolphins pounced on the ball. Now we've got flags thrown, and let's see what happens here.
Ruling on the field is forward progress to a stop. We have a personal fall. Number 90, grabbing and pulling the face mask. 15-yard penalty. 1st down.
Marco is flipping out.
1st and 10, meanwhile, for San Diego at the Miami 24. 3rd down play from the 21-yard line. They have to get down to the 14-yard line for the 1st down. 2 wideouts left, 1 to the right. Humphries, short drop. He's looking. He fires. It's incomplete. Gene Atkins made a break on that ball, and if the ball was thrown at the level it should have been, he would have picked it off. It was intended for Sean Jefferson, who was streaking toward the end zone. John Carney is on to attempt a 40-yard field goal out of the hold of Gail Gilbert from the right hash mark as San Diego is stopped short of the 20-yard line. The snap is down. Here's the field goal attempt by Carney. It is up. It is good. Lots of distance right down the middle. So San Diego trims the Dolphin lead to 1 point on a 40-yard field goal by John Carney. 6:20 remaining in the 3rd quarter here at Jack Murphy Stadium. Carney approaches the ball at the 30, gets the kick away. This one going down to O.J. McDuffie right near the right sideline at the 7-yard line. Returns up to the 20-yard line. He's to the 25, the 30. O.J. is out to the 33-yard line where the coverage catches up to him. And the Dolphins will take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line. They've had only 3 plays here in the third quarter, but they lead it 7-6.
Dolphins 3 and out on the first series. You called it a dud, rightly so. You don't want to see that now because I sense the momentum of this game has turned a little bit.
2nd down and 10, and the Dolphins will load up the shotgun here. Wideouts each way, and Eric Green also splits out to the left side. 2 backs in the backfield with Marino. Here's the blitz by San Diego. Dan standing in, fires to the outside and completes it to the 43-yard line. Gary Clark hauls it in there, is tackled immediately by Terrence Shaw, and let's see where they mark it.
Nice spot. Generous.
Boy, did they ever give him a great spot at the nose of the ball touching the 45, and that'll be a Dolphin first down.
Can't say enough about the protection. Chris Gray, Tim Ruddy, Keith Sims, Richmond Webb, and Billy Miller have been keeping Marino clean.
Ruben Davis, who came off the field, looked to be holding his arm. 2nd down and 10. Here's the shotgun. Marino steps up in the pocket. Now he's throwing deep again down the left sideline. Complete down to the 8-yard line, and it is a great catch by Randall Hill.
Oh, my goodness gracious, did he lay out for that ball. And Marino, what a heave.
Randall Hill with a clutch catch. You know what? Randall Hill has been throwing his body all over the place the last couple of weeks.
Boy, this team needed a spark. They needed somebody to step up. Marino buys time in the pocket. He finds Randall Hill. They say speed kills. The Chargers found out on that play.
1st and goal for the Dolphins, just outside the 5 of San Diego.
I'll tell you, on the last 2 throws, Dan Marino hasn't put the ball where it's supposed to be. See, Irving Fryer's got him beat if the ball is high and outside. It's a little bit of an underthrow. Did Fryer drop that pass?
Well, I think Shaw grabbed his arm. Yes. That's what Irving Fryer was talking about. Terrence Shaw just grabbed onto his right arm as he was trying to make that catch. 3rd down and goal for the Dolphins. Fans going nuts here at Jack Murphy Stadium. 4 wideouts in the shotgun. Marino takes the snap. He's looking, fires over the middle. Touchdown!
Yeah.
Terry Kirby on the catch. Touchdown, Miami.
Lordy, 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 it's been a long time a-coming. Terry Kirby releases late. He releases on the inside. Linebacker does a little bit of a stutter step. And Marino, he was eyeballing Kirby all the way. And that's what the Dolphins needed. Yeah.
Big
nice
touchdown.
Pattern. Yeah, Kirby's operating on the guy we were talking about, number 57, Dennis Gibson, and a nice throwing lane, and the Dolphins get a touch.
And they now lead Miami 14-6. Dan Marino's 2nd touchdown pass of the game. This one a 5-yarder to Terry Kirby. 14-6 is our score with 4:19 remaining in the third quarter here at Jack Murphy Stadium. We'll be back in a moment. Well, unlike a year ago here in San Diego, the Miami Dolphins offense has been able to make a play. The big one, Dan Marino to Randall Hill to get him down to the 5-yard line. Fletcher, the lone setback. They go with the 3 wide receivers. Mark Say, the 3rd wideout. 2 to the left, 1 to the right side on 2nd down. Now Say goes in motion right. Humphries is back. The blitz is on. He throws underneath. Wide open is Tony Martin. He's to the 40, the 45, and pushed out of bounds at the 48-yard line by Gene Atkins. There was nobody near Martin. 3rd down. And this is where San Diego has really hurt the Dolphins zone. 3rd down long. 3rd and 10 here. Both wideouts wide right. Jefferson starts motion back to the formation again. Back to pass Humphries. Under some pressure. Steps up. He's firing deep downfield. Martin's open. He's got it. Touchdown San Diego. John Carney. Or are they going to go for 2 here?
Of course they will. They're going to try to tie it up.
2-point conversion attempt coming up. Ronnie Harmon is back into the game for San Diego. He's in the backfield with Humphries. Now he is readjusting, saying, hey, Sean Jefferson, you're on the wrong side of the formation. He goes over to the left side. So both wideouts to the left side. Harmon is in the backfield, and now they shift around.
Confusion.
And motion from Jefferson going left to right. Humphries is back to pass. He's looking. He throws. It's complete in the end zone to Mark Say. And the 2-point conversion is good. And we've got a tie ball game.
That looked awfully easy.
2-point conversion for San Diego to Mark Say. And we are smack dead even at 14 with 1:51 remaining in the third quarter. And new life for the San Diego Chargers.
It just appeared the Dolphins had seized control of the game. And then they have a bust on coverage.
Both big plays in that drive for San Diego came from Tony Martin. He was wide open in a third down conversion and got the first down. And then, yeah, you're right, just scorched Terrell Buckley and caught a 51-yarder for the touchdown. 1st and 10 from the 20. Bernie Parmalee by himself in the backfield, wide outs each way with Keith Byers in the right side slot. He's isolated on a linebacker there. Marino under center on first down. Takes the snap straight back to pass. Oh, little quick shuffle pass goes to Parmalee, cutting to the outside at the 35, and he's out, or out to the 25, and he's out to the 29-yard line. 3rd down now and 2 to go for a first down. Parmalee lost a little bit on that play. Dan Marino now 19 of 28 passing for 225 yards in this game. 34 seconds remain in the third quarter. 3 wide out set with Byers in that right side slot. Chargers are showing blitz. Nope, they come with a 4-man rush. Dan looking to pass. Running. Now he throws downfield and completes it to O.J. McDuffie at the 35-yard line. For a second, it looked like Dan was going to run. But then he got off the pass to McDuffie.
Play. No, you did not want to see Dan Marino running with that football right there.
No. And that may be the final play of the third quarter. Yeah, time is going to run out.
That's a nice conversion for Miami. Good job of O.J. McDuffie knowing his quarterback was in trouble and coming back to the ball.
Time expires in the third quarter here in San Diego. Well, we go into the final 15 with the Dolphins and Chargers tied at 14. 3rd down and 10 to go for the Dolphins. Fourth quarter just underway. We're tied at 14. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, and Terry Kirby in the backfield with Marino. Here's the snap, straight 4-man rush by San Diego. Dan scrambles out, completes to Kirby at the 40. He's to the 45, the 50, and out of bounds at the San Diego 49-yard line. First down, Miami.
Both of these quarterbacks have been magicians here on 3rd down. Marino, that ability to buy time, that mysterious quality that enables him to slide right when he's supposed to slide right. He does it. Kirby finds the open area. Marino finds Kirby. And the Dolphins keep this drive alive.
Into San Diego territory at the 49. McDuffie to the left side. And an offset eye in the backfield. On first down, Marino going to hand it off to Parmalee. He cuts back to the right side. Now cuts upfield at the 45 and goes down there. 2nd down and 6 to go for Miami. Offset eye in the backfield. Hand off to Parmalee again. Takes it straight up the middle. This time Bernie just spins off the pile and ends up with a gain of maybe another yard or 2. And that'll bring on a 3rd down and still close to 5 to go for a first down. The snap to Marino.
Looks like a freebie.
Yep, throws down the field. It's incomplete. 2 flags are down. I think San Diego jumped offside.
I think so, too.
Bernie Kukar will give us
offside on the defense, number 91. That's a 5-yard penalty, resulting in a first down.
All right. First down, Dolphins, 38-yard line of San Diego. We're down to 12:47 remaining in the game, tied at 14. 2nd down and 10 to go. Irving Fryer to the left side with Terrence Shaw on him. McDuffie goes right, but now starts motion to the left side. Marino takes the snap, and he's straight back to pass. Throws over the middle, complete to Eric Green at the 30, and he's down to the 28-yard line. That's close to first down yardage again. And the Dolphins will be, wow, that is very close, an inch. A 3rd down, an inch to go for a first down. Big package into the game. Tom McHale is in there. Extra tight end, Ronnie Williams, too. He goes in motion. The handoff to Byers up the middle. And he's got the first down as Keith Byers just leans in and ends up with a gain of a couple. First down, Miami at the 27-yard line of San Diego. 3rd down and 10 to go now. And Dan Marino will drop into the shotgun. 4 wide receivers, Gary Clark and Randall Hill, are the extra wide outs. 2 to each side. Let's see if San Diego comes blitz again. Yep, here they come with it. Dando throws to the outside. It completes it to Irving Fryer. Gets away from one man, and he's down to the 18-yard line, but that will be short of the first down. That's Randall Hill, who made the catch and the run after the catch and nearly got enough for the first down, but he'll be about a yard short.
That was good effort by Randall. Made the first guy miss. It's going to come just short.
And Pete Stoyanovich trots onto the field.
Stoyo would like to forget this place, I think. Taking him a long time to deal with the one that wasn't. the kick to win here last year in the playoff game.
This will be a 37-yard field goal attempt by Pete Stoyanovich from the left hash mark. John Kidd puts it down. The field goal attempt is up plenty of distance, and it is good.
Whoa! Oh, boy!
Pete Stoyanovich nails the 37-yarder, and the Dolphins take the lead, 17-14, with 10:04 remaining in the game. But now the defense must put the clamps on this offense of San Diego. Stoyo approaches and gets the kick away. High spinner. Coleman waits for it at the 5-yard line on the left side, returning back to the middle to the 10, to the 15. He's not going to get to the 20-yard line. Boy, the Dolphin kick cover men have been down there very quickly. And that'll move it back. So instead of a second down and a yard, it'll be second down and 11.
And a personnel change will take place. You mentioned earlier, Louis Oliver came in, J.B. Brown came out. That's to bolster run defense. Now J.B. back on the field. It's Louis that goes to the sideline.
Dolphins go with a base defense here. Second down and long. Humphries, though, straight back to pass. He's looking, throws over the middle. It is tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Chris Singleton at the 50-yard line, and he's at the 20-yard line, rather, and he's down to the 19. Bounced off the hands of Tony Martin into the arms of Chris Singleton.
Lordy, 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 what a big play for Miami. I'll tell you what, that ball popped into Chris Singleton's hands like it was a piece of express mail.
The first turnover of the game for San Diego, and it is huge.
Tony Martin bats it up in the air, volleyball style, and Chris Singleton, he's in right position, pops right into his hands. The Dolphins can seize control of this one.
They're at the 18-yard line of San Diego after the turnover, and here comes the offense. Gary Clark and Irving Fryer are the wide receivers, split each way. Byers on the right side wing, Parmalee in the backfield. Marino under center on first down. Takes the snap, short drop, throws the lob pattern for Fryer. He's got it at the 5. He's out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Yes! They come right out of the blocks. Dan Marino looks to his favorite target, Irving Fryer. They lob it over the top. Boy, the Dolphins can take control of this one. They're on the 1-yard line.
Second down, nose of the ball just about touching the goal line stripe. Again, everybody in tight with a big package. Byers and Parmalee in the backfield. Keith Byers dives. He is, let's see, did he get in? No signal from the officials.
What are they doing?
Looked like he made it into the end zone, but the officials say no. Myers gets up and says touchdown. The officials say, do they say touchdown? Not yet. It is a touchdown. The officials say touchdown Miami.
Yes! Wow!
Boy, did that take a long time for them to come up with that ruling. Touchdown Dolphins.
Byers looked like he had looked clear as day. He went over the top. He looked like he rolled over the goal line, and yet no signal from the line judge. It was close, baby. I'll tell you what.
Very close. Keith Byers was completely turned upside down.
I'll tell you what. They'll be looking at that one a few times.
And the Dolphins take a 24-14 lead with 7:22 remaining in the game, thanks to the interception by Chris Singleton and the 1-yard touchdown run by Keith Byers. Wow. Dolphins.
Wow.
Second down. 18 to go. Humphries is back again. He's looking. Now, throwing deep down the middle of the field. This one, oh, what a catch by Mark Say at the Miami 38-yard line. He rolls down to the 36-yard line. First and 10, Chargers at the Miami 37-yard line. Humphries going to put it up again. Straight back to pass. He's looking. Throws to the left side this time. Wide open, Tony Martin, as he is pushed out of bounds by J.B. Brown at the 21-yard line. Martin left side. Say and Jefferson split to the right side. Harmon is in the backfield. That's Terrell Fletcher in the backfield. And Humphrey straight back to pass again under pressure. Throws down the middle. He completes it to Papuno. He's to the 10. He's down to the 7. He fumbled the ball. And the Dolphins recover at the 5-yard line. Yes. Papuno fumbled and J.B. Brown recovered.
Lordy, lordy, what a magnificent hit on Papuno to dislodge the football. this Dolphin defense has responded in a huge way with 2 takeaways in the last 2 series.
Well, now you've got a third down conversion to make. 3rd down and 7 to go. Dan Marino in this game, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. And a 3rd down and 7 now.
I'm not believing that call.
Marino, little roll to the left, dumps it out for Eric Green. He's got it at the 15-yard line and falls ahead to the 16 for a 1st down for Miami. Sean Gale makes the tackle, but a key 1st down. 3rd down play for the Dolphins. They're back up to the ball. 3rd down and 4 to go. Marino pitches back to Parmalee, gets a block from Wilson. He's out to the 25, the 30. Bernie Parmalee spins out to the 35. He's to the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, and out of bounds at the San Diego 30-yard line. They'll mark him out at the 37-yard line. Big run by Bernie.
My goodness gracious. That's the breakout run the Dolphins have been looking for.
Got a great block from Robert Wilson.
And Bill, I think you can put the dog in the truck right about now. After that run, I think this hunt might be over.
All right. Bernie Parmalee got a great block from Robert Wilson. Spun away from 1 tackle in the secondary and ended up with a big gainer down to the 37-yard line of San Diego.
Well, this is a big win for Miami.
3rd down play for the Dolphins. Pitch back to Kirby again to the left side. And he's down to the 25-yard line and down to the 20-yard line where Terrence Shaw makes the tackle. That's a 1st down for the Dolphins, and this game is done.
Big win for Miami.
Clock down to 1 minute now.
And now Miami will go home. They got New England next week. That'll be a scrap. And then the week after that, the Monday night game, the 49ers.
Yep.
So the trip homeward for the Miami Dolphins, going to have plenty of challenges.
But it certainly makes it a little bit easier when you're taking a win home with you from San Diego. Dolphins will now just kneel it down for the rest of this game. And San Diego will not even stop the clock. They won't use their last time out. Jim will be heading down to the locker room, and we ought to get some happy players after this game. And that will be the final play of this game as the Dolphins have done it. Broken the jinx in San Diego. Dan Marino wins his 1st game at Jack Murphy Stadium. Came into this one at 0-4. And the West Coast jinx is done. And the Dolphins avenge their loss to the Chargers last season in the playoffs. And a lot of ghosts go out the door. The Miami Dolphins, we're down to 0-0. No time left in this one. And our final score, 24-14. And the Dolphins pick up their 6th victory of the season.